I'm Farmer Dave. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about guerrilla gardening. This is something everybody can do if they want to, help make a change in the community. And it's really easy to do. Nobody has to really spend any money or put too much into it. All you have to do is find things that you could use that are recycled. For example, if you want to do benches at bus stops, you can use tree trunks or old pieces of wood and carve them out. And what I like to do is try to find places that really need help in the city or wherever urban area you're in. And if you can plant something and make that place much beautiful for the birds and the animals and everyone who shares that, I think that it's something that we could do as a revolutionary thing and really make change in our world. So here are some pictures I was going to show you of some examples of guerrilla gardens. Usually I will target a spot that is in desperate need of help, usually one that's barren and deserted. And if it belongs to someone that owns a business, I usually ask permission. But for example, this is a bus stop. You can see it's just got nothing, not even anything to sit on. Here we came in really easy, put some tree stumps as benches. We come in the middle of the night, so we go ahead and do this at night when there's less traffic. We put really drought-tolerant plants like pomegranates, which will provide shade and fruit, something natural to sit on, aloe vera in case you have a sunburn. Here's an example of an area by the train tracks in Los Angeles. Kids walk up and down, that you could see the trail there on their way to school. There's usually trash and graffiti on the wall, so what we wanted to do is something special for the kids and for all the people that come by and hopefully bring peace to this area. So this is kind of a before, and then you can see here that I've outlined a path, made a little area for sitting. And a friend of mine and I and the community got together to do a mural. So you can see the progression of just the path and the grass, and now you can see I'm actually sitting in my park now, in our park, the community park, and you can see the mural. The mural is very special because in the mural, there's lots of people in here. There's even Bob Marley, the Virgin Mary, Gandhi, John Lennon, and there's also just a lot of diversity, and everyone's living in harmony. We wanted to show that for the community, and as people drove by on the train, we thought it would be something really nice. And there's gardens, and it kind of shows a nice, beautiful ecosystem living in harmony with people as well. I'm in Hawaii now, and we're going to be doing some guerrilla garden bus stops. This is a bench that we made out of a scrap piece of wood that was lying around, and it's not just your ordinary bench, we turned it into a surfboard. And so you can be kind of artistic and fun with it, and we're going to put it in an area, since this is Kauai, there's a lot of beach culture, so we wanted to accommodate people's likes and interests. It's really going to help. People are going to have a bus stop where they can sit, and we're going to put some really medicinal and super drought-tolerant plants so they can feed or help somebody in need. So that's kind of the goal behind guerrilla gardening, is to kind of take a stand and go out there, and you can ask permission for places that where there's an owner of a certain area and you don't want to do it without disrespecting anyone. You can go ahead and ask them, and my experience has been that if you're going to do the work for free, they're going to be happy to let you do something like that, and you only know if you try. I call this broken concrete urbanite. It's a shame to let this go to waste and spend so much money in hauling it away if you're going to tear it out. So you could use this for all kinds of stuff, for walkways and patios, and for all kinds of garden design as well. The only thing that we recycled here that we can't always get for free is maybe the gravel, but someone was nice enough to give it to us. But so yeah, this is a patio. It's all recycled. It's permeable, and we wanted to build it around a little fire pit, so we'd have a grill here. You can make your have your lunches outside sometimes, and a nice little fire in the evening. Now I'm here at the Common Ground Gardens and Cafe, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the herb spiral gardens, or the Fibonacci spiral. So behind me you can see all these flowers that are in full bloom that look great and beautiful right now. There's opal basil, there's edible begonia flowers, there's even some leeks, chives, wormwood, echinacea, which is a beautiful medicinal plant, is the purple cone flowers. And they're all thriving with little water, and they're all getting the sun that they need, and they're not competing for roots. But spirals are great because you could really maximize space. Say you have a random number 30 plants and you don't have 30 feet of open ground space. So you can build up and go vertical by using all kinds of resources. You can use rocks, coconuts, anything, bricks you can get your hands on. And you go in a spiral, you get a mound of soil and go in a spiral upwards, and it's great because there's no competition with the roots and there's plenty of space for all the plants to thrive and get the sun that they need. Here we have a variety of plants. We have all kinds of companions and diversity for better pest control and better health and pollination. We try to fit a diverse variety of plants for all kinds of reasons. They're kind of like musicians in an orchestra, and the more different instruments you have, the better the music sounds. So we have all kinds of stuff here. We're growing peppers of all kinds. We even have mint, kale, just to name a few, eggplants, chard, and all the beneficial plants. We have dills and fennels far out there to attract the ladybugs. We have chives to kind of repel the aphids, and yeah, you can see that our aisles are mulched, so we don't degrade the soil by walking in mud all the time. We sheet mulched it. We just put cardboard right over the weeds and put wood chips, and that solves our weed problem. So it's another day of fun work at Common Ground. We're looking at the soybeans that we recently just harvested, and we do a lot of crop rotation here. So wherever we plant a crop, we usually succeed it with a crop that's going to benefit from whatever was planted there before, or just not to stress the area out. So we make sure not to really mess with the soil microorganisms that way also. And here we are looking at some artichokes, which we're hoping will produce. This usually likes a little bit of a cooler climate, and here we are at 75 degrees, which is not so bad in Kauai. Everyone says they're not going to produce, but we're hoping they'll produce. They look pretty good, so maybe this winter. Here we have some beautiful eggplants with lots of flowers. And you can see the little butterfly here. He's going to hit them too, hopefully. And that's it. And here we have a mix of lettuce greens that we can come by and harvest a few times. As long as you don't take out the little shoots in the center, you can come by with scissors and just kind of shear it down, making sure you leave the 3 little shoots in the center so keep producing. I like to sometimes think as the earth's soil as if it was like a breathing canvas with seeds of paint. Wait, oh no, never mind.
That's okay.
So here what you're looking at is a flower of the loofah plant. This beautiful yellow flower will become a loofah, which is actually a scrubbing sponge that you use in your showers to kind of exfoliate your skin. So it's a really beautiful flower, and this is it before it becomes that. And it's providing lots of nectar for lots of bees that are going to make lots of loofahs. So here in my hand is a loofah. It's actually in the cucumber family. It's edible, but not as tasty as a crisp cucumber. You can eat it when it's young, but if you don't worry. You'll still have a use for it. You'll be able to take a shower and scrub your body with it. So this will dry up, and the skeleton could be used to scrub your body and exfoliate the cells, and it'll have lots of seeds to grow more. Just like the diversity that you'll find in a garden, all the beautiful flowers and insects, is just the way we should look at humanity. All the different races and colors that were all so intricately important if we come to the garden and create abundance and grow food and everything that we need for life. And all we need to do is work in harmony and learn from nature and see what we can do to enhance it and be good shepherds of the earth and help it be more productive, like planting flowers for the bees and for the ladybugs and for the butterflies, and planting plants that are going to fix nitrogen and help the soil and grow the soil and benefit the plants, and just everything together, working together in harmony could be done. And that's my mission. And I'm also going to be guerrilla gardening when I'm not doing this as my day job. And guerrilla gardening is something I like to do, and I think everybody can get a part of it and do it, and it's something they can do in their community. They can go and ask store owners if they can help beautify their neighborhood and get everybody involved, and everybody can get together and make their community a better place, for not just for humanity, but for all the beautiful creatures that we share it with.